From the FSM that we created before, let's try to come up with the state table. So in the state table, you're going to have the current state and the next state and the input and the output Z. So let me show you how this works. So if you look at the FSM here, you have four distinct states: S0, S1, S2 and S3. So your current state can be either S0, S1, S2 or S3. Now from the current state, if you get the input 0, where do you go to? So from the current state S0, if you get the input 0, you move to S1. Therefore, you write S1 here. If you get the input 1 from S0, you remain in S0. So write S0 here. Let's do the same thing for state S1. From S1, if you get the input 0, you stay in S1. And if you get 1, you move to S2. So 0 is stay in S1, 1 is move to S2. So it's going to be S1, S2. Let's look at for S2. From S2, if you get a 0, you move to S3. And if you get a 1, you move to S0. So that's S3 and S0. Next, let's look at S3. From S3, if you get a 0, you move to S1. And if you get a 1, you move to S2. So that's S1 and S2. Now this is the state table for a Moore machine. Now if you remember, a Moore machine is a machine where the output is only dependent on the current state. Therefore, Z is equals to 0 when S0, when you're in the state S0, Z equals to 0 when you're in the state S1, Z equals to 0 when you're in the state S2, and Z equals to 1 when you're in the state S3. Therefore, 0, 0, 0, 1. So that's the process to convert the FSM to state table.